Geo format, or lat long, is with GeoKit you get this little function, this little class method called access mappable. You set auto geocode to true, and then when you have, it requires some columns on your database. So you have an address column, and that's just a string, like your whole address or just your zip code or whatever. And then lat long is what it saves the geocoded information into. So you have those columns in your database, you add this line, and then you get it all for free as soon as you save any model object. So after you've got some data in your database, you can easily find it. Like, some fun stuff you could do is find the nearest location or brigade. In this example, I'm going to try to find the closest brigade to this particular origin, 100 Spear Street in San Francisco, California. Or you can pass it a lat long pair of coordinates. And this is just one sample. You can find closest, or you can find farthest. Or you can also find within like a geographic boundary. So if you have a top left and a bottom right, you can find every brigade that's within that bounds. Another cool thing you can do is IP geocoding. So where are your users? When they come to the site, you can automatically center the map on Tampa, Florida, if that's where they're at. So with GeoKit, that's really easy. That also relies on an external web service, but that's all transparent to you. All you have to do is go to that web service once and get the keys, and then you save it in your app. And then in application controller, you put geocode IP address, and then bam, the first time they go to the site, if we don't already have their geolocation, then it'll go grab it from the web service and then cache it in their session. And you'll have a session variable called geolocation, and from that point on, you know where their lat long is, and you can center them on the map. And that's it. 5 minutes. Speed presentations. Anybody have any questions or comments?
So I played around with the Google geocoder before, and I found that the lat long that came back for, say, my home address was off by 1/4 of a mile, but the same lookup on the same address to Google's web interface was dead on. Have you found that their geocoding service is not always as accurate, say, as maybe their public web interface?
I haven't tried that particular scenario. I should try it with my address and see what happens.
No.
No, I didn't notice that.
One more question. Do they have any built-in validations if you, for instance, just wanted to accept an address instead of accepting the Taj Mahal or something? Or would you have to make up your own pattern matching?
Well, you can accept whatever information you want. Like on the River Brigade site, for example, we don't just ask for one string. We ask for their city, state, zip code, and then we concatenate all that into one string to pass to. So we don't ask for, like, you know, what's the closest landmark to you. We just ask for your address. You can pass whatever you want. Tell your users, like, just give me your city, state, and zip, or whatever you want. Cool. But anything else? Who wants to go next?